When were you going to tell me about this? It's an estimate from the funeral directors. I was going to put a wash on and I found it.
It only came this morning, love. I didn't want to worry you.
It's over £1,000, Zach.
Well, Harriet's coming round later. Maybe she'll have a word, let me pay in instalments.
Harriet's done enough for us. It's up to you to speak to them. And instalments or not, we've got to find a way of paying for it somehow.
I know. Well, Sarah's here. No more talk about funeral payments, huh? They've got enough to worry about.
Hiya, love.
What was that?
Huh? Oh, it's Bob with the pigs. Trying to remind me that they haven't had the breakfast yet.
Can I help feed them?
Hey, of course you can, love, yeah.
I'm going to put some hot chocolate on for you. Bet you could do with it after the ride over.
Right.
There you go.
Private coven, or can anyone join in?
Oh, we're just going over some fundraising ideas.
Yeah, legal ones. You wouldn't understand.
Samson's going to do a sponsored op.
Wow, look at Bob Geldof, eh? OK, look, I'm sorry about the B&B. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, well, nobody ever does.
Anyway, you know how they say never poop on your own doorstep? Long story short, I pooped on someone else's. Debs, I've got the money.
You what?
Well, I haven't got it to hand, but I'm going to be picking it up for you later.
Oh, I don't know what to say.
Thanks.
Is this what you were doing yesterday?
Amongst other things, yeah.
Please tell me that you're joking.
All right, I know you said don't do anything illegal, but when you are staring the gift horse in the mouth, it's hard to say no. And look, you don't have anything to worry about because I totally got away with it. And reality check, guys, this is massive. It means we can afford Sarah's treatment. We should be celebrating, actually.
You never learn, do you? We're all in enough trouble as it is. Sarah has to go through this without you, and I will never forgive you.
Hey, come on, Sarah.
All right if I stay out here for a while.
Ah, don't get too cold, though.
Blimey heck, love, you nearly give us a heart attack.
Who are you?
This makes 50 Shades of Grey look like a Sunday school story. Dad, I was hoping for more than one chapter, though.
Oh, sorry, I'm just a slow writer.
Never mind, you managed to pack an awful lot into these few pages. Oh, if you and David get up to half of it, he's a very lucky man.
Well, I haven't had any complaints in that department so far. But I'd prefer it if you didn't mention it to him. What happens in book club stays in book club.
You avoiding me?
Huh? I'm on my break.
Not anymore, you're not. I need to talk to you back at the house.
What about?
It's probably best if we discuss it in the office.
I'm sorry if I scared you.
I don't scare easy.
Oh, I can see that. You're a very brave little girl.
What are you doing here?
Well, I was just passing. I sat down for 5 minutes, and then I found myself locked in here for the night. You saved me.
You sound really ill. Do you want to come in? It's a lot warm inside.
Oh. Is anyone home?
The vicar's around to talk about the funeral.
Oh, it's obviously not a good time to disturb them with a death in the family. And you must be upset yourself. Is it the first time you've lost somebody close?
We weren't really close. I never knew her that well.
Oh.
Me and my mum were away most of the time. Her and my great-granddad were together. Are you here for the funeral?
That's it. Hey, what do you think of this colour? Do you want to try it?
I don't think my mum would be too pleased about that.
Well, we can easily wipe it off before you go back.
You really ought to be in the house.
I'm fine. Fine.
I'll get help.
No, please, don't. I just don't want anyone else to know that I'm here. And trust me, I know your family won't want to see me.
Are you sure about this? Yes. Yeah, there was no sign of a break-in. They obviously used a key. If it wasn't one of ours, it must have been one of Sam's. Yeah, but Sam, he's hardly a criminal mastermind, is he? No. No, if he'd planned the great train robbery, he'd still be queuing for a ticket. But he is a dingle. And there's a smoking gun if there ever was one. He's never going to grass on them. Oh, trust me. I can break him in about 30 seconds.
What's this all about?
We think you know the answer to that.
I'm very disappointed in you, Sam. How could you do this to us?
Do what?
Oh, I think you know. And don't lie. Because we know everything.
Oh, I've ruined everything, haven't I? I'm really sorry.
After everything this family's done for you, you should feel ashamed of yourself.
Believe me, I do. I was desperate.
Oh, this is great. This will easily cover Sarah's treatment.
Good. No, I want my split.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
And the rest?
Oh, I think it's more than generous considering the performance you put in yesterday. Lacking in every way.
Really? Well, it's very distracting trying to hold down the rising bile you induce.
You weren't complaining yesterday.
Neither were you. I did that job so you can quit the blackmail and delete that recording.
Well, since you didn't turn out to be the master criminal you promised, I reckon that might encourage you to do better next time.
There is no next time.
Coffee?
Oh, no, I should really get back to work.
Coffee, please, Bob.
Coming up. Hey, I hear you witnessed some hijinks at home farm.
Oh, it was pretty much over before I got there. Although Chrissy does keep badgering me to tell her what I saw. And the police interviewed me again this morning.
Well, they didn't think that you were involved, did they?
No. But it doesn't sound like they've got any leads on the case at all.
We just need to finalise a few details about the service. Everything else with the funeral directors is sorted.
Yeah. We got the estimate through. Thanks. We're really grateful for everything you've done for us, aren't we, Zach?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, glad I caught you.
We're busy just now, love.
Yeah, discussing the funeral. Yeah, so I am here. Just got a few things that I want to bring to the table. There's some photographs of Joni that I thought you might want to put up in the church. Oh, that's very kind of you. Zach, are you aware of any hymns that Joni was particularly fond of?
Not really. I don't know.
Well, she loved a bit of Nina Simone. Did she do any?
Not that I'm aware of.
A lot of people find Abide With Me very comforting. Would you be happy with that?
But we need to talk about Kyle. We weren't sure whether you thought he should be there.
Oh, that's a decision for you to make, but it's quite common for very young children not to attend.
Yeah. He seemed to understand a bit better once Kane had sat him down. But you never know.
I don't know how anyone so young can get his head round all that. Such a lot to take in.
Do you have someone to look after him?
We thought we should keep everything as normal as possible for him, so he can go to school.
When he understands better, maybe we could take him to the graveside and, say his goodbyes.
And Zach, have you thought about saying a few words about Joni?
No, I don't know.
Well, someone's got to say something. I'll leave you to think about it for a bit. You can tell me later. Right, well, I've made a list of our favourite songs that I know she'd like you to play.
Oh, thanks.
We know that you're guilty, but maybe you could just tell us about it in your own words.
Really? OK. I was desperate. I didn't know what else to do. I think it was a curry. Dodgy prawn or something. I can't be sure.
You what?
Well, I was changing a bulb on landing, and it just sort of crept up on me all of a sudden. I know I'm not supposed to use your ensuite, but I was just sort of caught short. See, I know I shouldn't have. I opened window after. I didn't think you'd ever know.
Sam, what are you talking about? I want to know about the robbery.
Robbery? I don't know about that.
Oh, stop lying. We know that it was your key that was used, so if it wasn't you, it was one of your family.
My family don't care about your stupid key. We've got enough on worrying about little Sarah. We're all trying to do right by her. That's why Charity stumped up the cash for the treatment this morning.
Thank you, Sam. That is all I needed to know.
Right. Can I go?
Yes, you can. Because you're fired.
What?
I'll come in peace.
What do you want?
Just to talk. I'm really sorry, OK? I was only trying to help. But you've nothing to worry about. Debs, just come through at the back with me, please.
No, I just don't think it's doing her justice.
Orange juice and half a lager, please. I promise you, I intend to give her the send-off she deserves.
I'm sure you want to, but with Zach saving his pennies and dithering at every hurdle, I just don't think it's going to turn out that way. Our friends matter as well. It's the last chance to say our goodbyes.
I appreciate that.
I can't believe he needs to think about whether he wants to say something. She's his wife.
Just give him time. He'll come round eventually.
Where is she?
Who do you think?
In the back. On the house.
Deb, seriously, the police haven't got a clue. Just take it.
I want to know where you got it.
I reckon we can answer that. I don't know what you're talking about. And you can't just barge in here slinging accusations when you've got no proof.
Oh, we've got proof. We know it was Sam's key that was used, so I guess we'll just have to turn him over to the police instead.
Don't be ridiculous.
We've already fired him. I mean, it's a shame. I've always liked Sam, and I know how scared he is about going back to prison. I don't suppose he'll ever get a job again once he comes out either.
Mum.
OK, it wasn't Sam, it was me. I was trying to do this for Sarah.
You have always had it in for my family.
And then you're not even the victims in this. The jewellers are the ones who have lost out, and they'll be well insured.
You stole my 50 grand. You were going to go to prison for a really long time because I'm going to make sure of it.
Excuse me? Don't pretend you two are angels. Everyone knows that you framed Amber.
You're actually the reason that Sarah's got to deal with the cancer without a dad here. He doesn't even know how sick she is.
You know the difference between us lot? We look after our kids, whereas well, you get yours locked up to save your own skin, don't you? So the bottom line is, you owe us way more than I took.
Why don't you tell that to the police? I'm sure they'll agree that having a sick kid is reason to go on the rob.
I don't think you should do that.
Well, we can't let this skank get away with it.
At least wait till Dad gets here. He's on his way.
There's something going on. They seem to have abandoned the bar.
I wonder what it is.
I have no idea, but Chrissy obviously hates Charity as much as I do. I wouldn't expect to drink anytime soon.
Huh?
Backroom showdown. Ooh. Oh, and, sorry I bailed on your book club.
Oh, it's all right. You weren't the only one. Anyway, I'm over all that now. I've decided to write my own book. Ooh. I'd really like your opinion on what I've done so far.
I'd love that.
Oh. It's just the first chapter. I've got loads more ideas. Oh, no, first. I want to hear about that big robbery yesterday.
Oh, wow, I missed out on most of the action.
Oh, shame you weren't there, Dad. You'd have caught the bad guys.
I think it's safer to leave the police to put them behind bars.
What are you doing?
Trying to get you warm. You passed out.
I'm okay, I'm fine.
You still look cold. I've got to get you inside.
I told you I can't go inside the house.
I've made you a hot drink. You just have that.
Oh, you are a good girl. Maybe you could get me a sandwich and a couple of tinnies from the fridge if it's not too much trouble.
I really think I should just call a doctor.
No, honestly, darling, there's no need for any of that. I'm be as right as rain in a jiffy. It's just this little cough and there's nothing to worry about.
I think there might be some cough medicine in the first aid tin.
Oh, that'll probably sort it. That or a drop of brandy. But just don't tell anyone who it's for. Remember, Mum's the word. Thanks.
Dad, she has admitted everything. We can't let her get away with this. Hang on, you're the experts on getting away with stuff, aren't you? Because Lachlan's the only one paying for what you did to Andy.
I'm not here to talk about that.
No, I bet you're not. I mean, come on, you've already made Sarah lose her dad. What are you going to do now? Make her lose her granny charity as well, are you?
Listen, I'm not saying what she did was right, but she was trying to help us get the money for Sarah.
Haven't you done enough to this family?
I am sick of your sob stories. You know she was behind the 50 grand going missing.
Is that true?
We're wasting our time. I'm going to call the police and they can lock her up.
No, Rebecca?
All I know is that if I was desperate, I'd do anything to help you if I had to.
I can't believe you're considering going soft on them. Do you know it's not going to wash them?
No, no, no.
Calling the police!
We need to think about this. We'll talk it through at home.
You can't be serious.
Yeah, do as Daddy says and ran along, because you know what? We're all sick of hearing your voice. I bet Lucky's enjoying the break, isn't he?
Come on, me! I will wipe that smile off your face, you bitch!
She's not worth it. Don't let her get to you.
This is not over. You need caging!
Come on, Chrissy!
Wow. You must have had fun researching this.
Oh, it's a hard job, but someone's got to do it.
You sure you don't want a drink before you go?
Oh, no, I'm tempted, but I need to get back to David now. Right, thank you so much for your feedback. I really appreciate it.
Pleasure. I loved it.
I'll get the drinks in. I'm parched. Why don't you grab us a seat?
Right.
Yeah. What happened?
Yeah, they know everything.
I knew this was a mistake.
Well, they're gunning for me right now. But you better pray it's only threats. Because if I'm going down, I'm taking you with me.
Zach, me and Brenda thought we'd make a contribution to Sarah's fund rather than bring in flowers tomorrow. We thought Joni might prefer it that way. You know, she loved kids.
Kyle meant everything to her.
Have you thought any more about the eulogy?
I don't reckon I can do it. I'd make a mess of it all. I'm just no good at speeches.
And you don't want to upset Lisa? Look, I can't understand that, but it just isn't fair on Joni. This is our last chance to say our goodbyes.
Well, Harriet did offer to say a few words.
Well, no offence, but they weren't that close. It should be somebody who cared about Joni that she was really fond of. And if you're not going to speak, well, I reckon I must be next in line. Good idea. What do you think, Zach? Have you thought about what you're going to say? No, not yet, but I reckon it'll all come flooding out once I start.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
You feeling poorly, love?
I'm fine.
Well, what do you need those for, then?
Throat's been really sore today.
Oh, do you think it's a bit cold for you playing outside?
Oh, we should all stop fussing. I've told you I'm fine.
Oh, it's all right, Debbie. She can have them.
Thanks.
Right, well, come on, you. We need to get back to the farm.
Can I go say bye to the pigs first?
Well, if you want. Well, don't be too long.
She's been out there most of the day.
Oh, I don't know why. She never used to like those pigs.
It suits me. Means we can have a brew and a chat.
Oh, after the day I've had, I need so much stronger. I can't believe that Mum would be so stupid.
Well, maybe she's just trying to raise money for Sarah.
We've got no idea where that 20 grand came from. The police think it's dodgy. That's it, Lisa. We're back to square one. She just made everything worse.
They should help you cough.
Oh, thanks. Did you get me any tinnies? Oh, good girl. It's medicinal. Anyway, I've got something for you. It's just a little token to say thank you for looking after me so well.
Thanks.
I'll be out of your hair soon enough, but I'm glad I made a friend here.
You can meet my family tomorrow when we all get together for Joni.
Joni? Who's Joni?
I thought you said you were here for the funeral.
No, I was just passing by.
Who are you?
Now, I really don't need all these questions, Sarah.
How do you know my name?
Sarah? You better go.
Next, where to put your money when it comes to your well-being. We've an embarrassing health buy special in a few minutes in New Save Money, Good Health. Then at 9, our new series looks at our working relationships with man's best friend in New, The Secret Life of Dogs.